Hi everyone, I am going to make a video. I'm just showing you the very raw me, because I'm coming to you with this video. I just made a video yesterday that talked about, well, I felt like God was giving us a message, talking about the coronavirus and what have you, and, like I took it very serious, but I'm sitting here painting my nails, actually. I was taking the polish off because I've been helping, making my new boyfriend's home feel like my home, too. So, anyway, been working hard. And my nails are a mess. I'm just going to do my nails so I could be fully prepared tomorrow. Just got out of the shower. I'm in my robe. It's what I'm going to be in. That's what I'm going to stay in. I feel like it's what I should be in. Anyway, the reason why I'm coming to you is while I was taking my nail polish off, I thought, you know what, I'm going to play, or no, actually, someone sent me a video. I shouldn't say this. I get a lot of people who send me videos, so, but anyway, something made me click on this video, and when I did, they were talking about the coronavirus and why it's here. And there are a lot of different, thoughts out there, right? And, it's, of course there's going to be, this is something that's affecting everyone, and we're all using that part of our brain. But this video was like, it scared me, and I thought to myself, thank God I know better, because otherwise, we got to be prepared to be attacked by, it's almost like aliens, and I'm using that. You're in, what am I trying to say? Anyway, the video was very scary, and I have a knowing in me because I got my message. We got this message yesterday, right? Maybe it was preparing me. Anyways, we got this message yesterday about, what's going on right now in the world, and what it's calling for us to do, where it's coming from. Here they are. I wrote a list of questions and I put God at the top of it. Like, I want to go to the highest source. I want to know the answers, because, too much is going on, so much is going on, and if there is info available, and and there is a way that I can get it, then I thought to myself that I am going to get it, because I have a very curious mind. God knows that. Anyway, I certainly felt like I got the clearest message that I could have asked for. And this was for all of us. Actually, I wrote down 5 questions, and all the questions were answered within the first question. So, if you didn't see it and you want to see it, go ahead and watch it. I put it out yesterday. Today is Sunday. Huh. Okay. Anyway, so here's why I'm here. I thought to myself, you know what? I have the majority of the decks still out that I used, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let's just do another quick reading, and let's see what type of message we get. Because although there's some terrible things going on, here's my thought. It's not coming from God, right? This isn't the end of days. This was man-made, almost. Okay, so this is how to get the help that we truly need, right? We've been trying it on our own, and, we may be getting close, but we're not getting close fast enough. So I thought, let's go to the source. And I felt that's what the reading was talking about. And here I am just talking and talking. I don't want to do that because I know that turns a lot of people off and they turn channel. And then they miss the message. So, and that is my fault. So let's get into it. So bottom line is I'm asking God again. And, you know, he may be like, hey, listen, I already told you. You know, you already asked that question answered. Or maybe because we would be so grateful if in some way, I don't know, whatever he wants to say, really, but validation that the reading done yesterday was meant to be done. So if you're hearing a lot of scary things out there, you can watch that video and maybe feel better. And that's what it's all about. I tell you, I've been cleaning so hard. My hands ache. They ache. I'm thinking arthritis. Ruh-roh. 59. I'm 59. Holy shit. Okay. Sorry. With a strength card. This has nothing to do about signs, by the way. Strength card, but I have to tell you what this is about. It's about an inner strength. It's about a strength that we have built up over time, lifetimes, not just last week, not just last experience. This is talking about lifetimes. You know, I almost want to say here, like, do you think this is the toughest thing you have seen? My dear. You've been through a lot, right? But in the same breath, you haven't been given anything that you couldn't handle. So this tells me that through these different experiences, and oh my God, I already know people are going to hate me, but it's just the way it is. Through some of these different experiences, you have gained this strength. And I'm not just talking about strength so I can pick up my car. I'm not talking about strength so I can finally stand in front of someone and speak. I'm talking about, it's funny, there were two pillars in yesterday's reading, and it kept pulling me, and I'm thinking, there's two pillars, and I should have looked it up, but I haven't, but I'm feeling like those two pillars, that is strength. So it's almost like the reading today is answering my question of what were those two pillars? They are your strength. Kind of beautiful. It's the first card that came out. We had the Empress come out last night. It was last night. It was around this time, as a matter of fact, which is the strangest time because very seldom do I do readings at night. I like the sun to be shining in the room. Not that I don't like doing readings at night. I do. I just don't know if the cards come across as well. Anyway, stop talking about me. You know, I mean, if nothing else, what it's saying, the king of the jungle. The king of the jungle, right? Nothing beats the king of the jungle. You have your arms wrapped around it. You have your arms wrapped around the king of the jungle. There's a love there, is what there is, you know, between this lion and this woman. There is a love. This is what I would call unconditional love. Boy, I can kind of feel it. I mean, this is what, you know, it's funny because it's like now, I see when they say unconditional love. That's what this is. This is, so this is in you. This is in you. This is in each one of us. Do you have more than I have? Chances are no. The difference may be, do I go upstairs or do I go downstairs? Do I go to my head, right? Do I go to my fear? Right? It's almost like flight or fight. But no, no. I don't want you to think that. We have the Hermit. Beautiful card, right? Because what does the Hermit do? The Hermit is seeking, right? I'm seeking answers, right? Follow the night sky. But it's almost like oh God, I'm isolating. Hello. I'm isolating. Why? As the Hermit, why am I isolating? Because I am seeking some real answers. Just like my notebook, wherever it went, it just is gone. The title I wrote, God. I even underlined it like God. Capital letters. Underlined. Want answers. If it's allowed. So clearly it's allowed. So anyways, the Hermit, what is the Hermit doing? The Hermit is seeking answers. The Hermit it's a very spiritual type card. I often feel that when we go into the Hermit mode, it's because something has happened. I've said this many times that when do we start to see the light? When we drop to our knees, right? When we've done it our way, in every way, and it's still not working, right? We drop to our knees. Like some is defeat, some of it is just like I can't take it anymore, whatever it is. And I'm not even saying we're well. Listen, some of us some of us are there. Okay, some of us have dropped to our knees, and I feel like when on our knees is when we ask the questions that really matter, right? That really matter. And not just that, what it's showing me is this is a time, right, when your mind is quiet, when you allow your mind to get quiet, that you find out that strength exists, right? Maybe I thought I don't have any of that. Strength, please, please, I'm lucky to get through the day, right? But if I'm forced into maybe isolation, I always think one way. Maybe it starts to get me to think another way. Different perspective. But more than that, it's almost like meant to happen, right? Because what does the Hermit do? The Hermit is carrying the lantern, the light, the light. It's funny that the Hermit is walking away from the King of the Jungle, because almost like I feel like I have everything I need now. And maybe that was just remembering my real strength, right? I feel like I have everything I need now. I just noticed that the person in the strength card, I mean, it looks like she's got goggles on, to be honest, but it's the infinity sign, right? It's the infinity sign. So, sweetie, it's almost like you have been there and here. And anyway, the Hermit is all about, and this is a good energy. He's got a big smile on his face, by the way. I don't know if I've ever seen a Hermit have a smile on his face, but he does. And he's carrying the lantern, and he's walking away from strength. So he's realizing, who's ever here, they're realizing the strength, right? Now they're shining their light outward. What am I doing? I got another card. We have the Moon. The Moon. The Moon is a card of uncertainty. Not knowing, right? Not knowing. It's funny, I'm looking at the Crab, and the crab just feels like it doesn't belong there for some reason. It's funny, I'm looking at the angel, I guess, looking down, almost like Mother Earth, I don't know. And the hermit is heading towards this moon, right? So the hermit with the lantern is heading to the energy of uncertainty. Well, clearly. Listen, a hermit's not going to show up if it doesn't have the truth, right? That's why he goes into hermit mood. I want to find the real truth, the solution, whatever it is, right? This isn't like, excuse my language, half-ass kind of stuff. This is the hermit. Yeah. Has the lantern, is heading towards the uncertainty. Let's keep going. Let's take 3 more cards. That's what we did yesterday. You know, again, this isn't because God said, "Oh, you want to shake up the earth." This is God saying, "Look at the earth. Look at the earth. Look at the earth." Right? This isn't God saying, "I'm paying you all back for what, staying at Susie's house." No. This is God saying, "I have no judgment over you. I love you. And I'm only here to show you, to help you see, right? So that you, maybe we save the earth." I don't know. I don't know. We have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks about our belief system. The Hierophant talks about a higher vibration. Number 5 talks about change. The Hierophant feels like he is giving us either a blessing, and I don't mind that because it's falling right under the Strength card. Maybe this is through our higher belief we start to see who we really are, and it takes us to go into this hermit mode, isolation, right, to figure this all out. Let's keep going. We'll find out. It's funny, it's like I see two kitties, 2 kittens, and a crab on the way. Well, maybe I am seeing that. I don't know. But what I'm seeing from that, number 1, I see Mother Nature looking down. Angel, whatever you want to say it is. But what I see there is there's 2 kittens, right? And they're having a good old time. And here comes this crab. And this crab doesn't feel like it doesn't belong. But it's definitely coming. It's coming from water, right? And the cats are on land. I don't know what that has to do with anything. We have judgment. We had this yesterday. I do feel this is a call to attention. This is called, almost like, here it is. Here it is. And what's it by? It's by the Hermit. It's by the Hierophant. Telling us 2 things. We need to go within, because we need to start figuring out who we really are. Listen, if we want to save the earth, what have you, whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be, I gotta save the earth. Save yourself. This is saying, it's through the Hierophant's energy, pointing right to it. The trumpet is like, I can't make it any clearer. And the Hermit's figuring this out. This is us figuring this out. This uncertainty. I almost can't wait to get the next card. But anyways, clearly it's saying there's about a rebirth. A rebirth talks about a new way of being, right? A new perspective. For some reason, I'm thinking this crab, even though it's coming from water and these kitties are on land, what it's saying, and nothing feels, even though I see it out of place, I don't feel like the kitties will be like, hey, crab, and the crab will be like, hey, kitties, what's up? Knowing that they come from, I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's keep going. What does that got to do with anything? I talk to myself a lot, guys. I just do. Again, I want you to be prepared. This is not about, like, don't be afraid. Don't be stupid, right? Like, it's saying clearly the hermit is here, so clearly isolating. And I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, what are they calling that? Stay at home. Judgment's below that. Like, seriously, stay at home. Don't take any chances. The moon, like, I might take a chance. I don't know what's going to happen. Don't be that person. Think of it as, listen, I could be, in a way, destroying the world. I am definitely destroying people. Okay. Anyway. And why are people feeling down, and I'm one of them feeling down? Because there's more we can do. Right? Because we can come through the Hierophant's energy. Now, that can be something tiny, that can be something large, whatever it is. And I feel like individually, you'll know. Again, it can be something very tiny. It could be picking up the phone and calling someone that I don't know, it's by themselves. Maybe they're completely by themselves. Why am I not getting any more cards? The Hierophant's looking directly at the energy of judgment. So whatever judgment's calling in, right? Again, it's a call to attention, a call to action. The Hierophant's like, you got it. I hear you, right? Definitely hearing it. Too many cards. But we will take this card. Look at that. We have the Chariot. So the Chariot tells me that this can be fast-moving action, right? So maybe what it's saying to us, and I'm saying this on a gut level, if we listen to the Hermit, we go into the Hermit energy, we stay at home, that type of thing. Don't wander out. Don't wonder what'll happen. Judgment is, asking you to come from your very highest self. Some of you are afraid, but the Strength card is the very first card, and that is what is moving the Hermit. I mean, so I know you're going to know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about this in the fact of, am I doing enough? If you're asking yourself the question, then chances are you're not. Because that means, well, I must be capable of doing more. Maybe that's reaching out. I'm sure there's organizations, maybe you have no money. Like, I'm thinking, like, who could I even benefit right now financially? No one. But there's other things I can do, and this is one of them. Maybe it's leaving a comment to someone. I don't know. I don't think you guys want a list. But what it's telling me is if we each do our part, the Chariot is very fast-moving energy. Out of here. And some saying, but it'll come back. Listen. If it comes back, I feel like we will be different people at that time, right? Because we're learning a lot. I don't care who's leading. The people are learning a lot. The people who are going within, this is you got to be careful because you have the moon here, so you can have conspiracies going out there, and that's what's making me make this, that everybody's conspiracy theory, and someone's going to call mine that, and I'm okay with that. They can call whatever they want. All I know is the people who are meant to hear it will hear it, and they're going to help spread it, and I don't know. Anyway, but the moon is giving us that uncertainty, and I feel like with Judgment right beside the Chariot, listen, if we're coming from the Hierophant energy, which is just a higher way of thinking, a higher way of being, right? I'm being kinder. There's no need for me to be a bitch. Why am I being a bitch all the time? I need to be kinder, right? That type of thing. Like, maybe it was George from 1977 who called me a bitch, and I was like, from that point on, I've been a bitch. It's like all these things. When you're in the Hermit, it's almost like the crap. Some call it the dark night of the soul, but it's the crap. Now, you can look at that and be like, oh, God, okay, get rid of that. That was embarrassing. Or you continue to be that, right? That's up to you. That's up to you. But be aware of that. Anyway, this is positive. This is listen, it's not saying there's not tough times, right? The Strength card is first. But what it's saying is if you listen, right? And that means, I feel like number one is staying at home. That the universe will carry it off. I know it. I don't think it's airborne. Pretty sure it's not. But anyways, that's what I'm kind of feeling like. It'll be carried off. It's not a miracle. Don't think that way. But what it's saying is if you want to get rid of it quicker, stay at home. I almost want to say self-isolate. I don't know why I keep getting the word isolate. I'm going to leave that there. And listen, this is the card they got yesterday at the end of the reading. Be strong. It was quite beautiful. I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. This reminds me of, well, everyone who is going up and beyond, what they need to be doing, who are risking their own lives, but even down to those who are saying, you know what, I am going to stay at home. I am. It's like we're all heroes in our own ways, but then you have some who, where there's a positive, there's a negative. Anyway, let's see what we get for the last one. I find it crazy that, I don't know. Anyways, this is the Mother Mary deck. That was pretty quick. And you get Jesus. He ain't heaven, he's my brother. Jesus. I pray for Jesus' help and guidance with this situation. Wow. So I feel like that's talking about prayer. I try to keep my readings pretty, I believe in God, I believe in the Bible, and I'm learning, and I am learning and learning. And one of the things that I love the most about my boyfriend is he knows the Bible, but not in like, Catholic school, and someone's going to kill me about that, but he knows it in a personal way. So now I'm being taught it in a personal way. That doesn't mean I'm not open to all religions, but I have to tell you that I love God. I love Jesus. I love the fact that Jesus showed up here. Right? I don't know. Let's keep going. There's about 15 minutes I could have cut out of this video. I never cut things out though, because I'm someone who normally does not talk very much. I'm kind of like the hermit. Okay. Mother Mary sends you this card because you have a close and personal relationship with her son, Jesus. They both hear and lovingly answer your prayers. Jesus offers healing support to you and your loved ones, as well as helping you have faith in God's miracles of love. This card is also a reminder that Jesus loves you and everyone on this planet, regardless of faith. He is a wonderful role model of forgiveness, integrity, and love that you can emulate in your current situation. So, I don't know, but I have to tell you, listen, I can cry and cry and cry and cry because I can feel the emotion, and I have done it. But boy, can I also see the compassion, and and that makes me cry. You know what I mean? Like, I have been doing a lot of releasing lately, and but I am not just seeing the bad. I am seeing the good. I'm seeing I don't want to say heroes again, because I feel like we're all heroes if we're doing our part. Some of us, it's simply stay at home. Um, it's quick moving. It's like Jesus is like, pray to us, pray. I'm saying us, pray, right? Do what you do. Maybe that's what the hermit is. And, but I mean, for some reason, I feel like saying, if this were to happen again, we would be different people. And I don't mean that as in, I mean that as in, we'll know exactly what to do. Like, I don't think this type of thing will happen again I'm not going to say it won't happen again. Of course it's going to happen again, right? There's new things being invented all the time. There's new things that appear all the time. It's getting prepared for it, right? So I don't think being unprepared will happen again. I don't think it would get this far. This got pretty far, right? I feel like it got pretty far. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. You have Jesus here. You have the hermit. It's saying, do your part. Stay at home. Come from the energy of the Hierophant. Come from the, your higher being, right? If you're afraid, stop being afraid. Remember the strength card. Almost like, my God, you have been through so much more than this. It feels like answers are coming. Even if you're not part of the answer or the solution, it's saying it's coming, right? You have the hermit with that lantern. Listen, I know that hermit wouldn't go until the hermit was ready, right? It's almost like then you have judgment below that. Saying a rebirth. It doesn't mean you're rebirth your whole life. Some people take that literally, like, oh my God, I have to, I'm going to die, or no. What it can mean is there may be parts of you that you need to look at, and it could mean, look at the way this transpired so it does not happen again. It becomes part of your strength, right? Happens again, next time, I know what to do, right? Just the way it is. Just the way it is. But the bottom line is, I feel like, again, knowing that God is with you, knowing that you're not alone, knowing that when you watch the news, if you watch the news, you feel like, oh my God, no one even knows about me. I've been getting that too. Nobody would even know if I died. You're wrong. God would know. Many, you're only, you're thinking of only what you can see. You're not thinking about what you cannot see. And the love, right? The love. Like, no, you're not alone. You just feel alone, but that's because maybe you need to go into the hermit mode, right? You need to realize you are not alone. You not walk alone. These things given to you are not because you deserve bad things. These are the lessons, the ups and the downs that make you who you are. You have been in many times. You have been many places. You have been in wars. You know, you've had simple lives, you've had romantic lives. I feel like this is just part, right? This is part of what everyone will learn here. But you do not walk alone, and nor have you ever. I love you guys so much. I don't know if this answered anybody's question, but I have to tell you what it did for me. Is it got rid of my fear, and I really didn't have any fear. What I thought is, oh my God, if other people are watching that, but I mean, you know, hopefully you want, I got to get you over here then, right? Um, I want you to be able to calm down because fear feeds more fear, right? It just does. So, and there's no need for it. I see nothing here of fear. Nothing. Nothing. Not even, nothing. Just nothing. So, you take it however you want to take it, but, you know, I don't feel like it's for any other reason. And it's not even about that. It's man-made. It's stupid. Um, you know, it's going to happen again, probably, maybe a different form. Whatever, these are things that you just have to prepare for, right? This is part of maybe living on Earth with other humans who breathe and, you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. I'm going to shut up. And I keep saying that. I love you guys so much. Please, please, please give me your comments. Help others with their comments. But when I do this type of reading, I truly love your comments. I feel like they go from my ears straight up to God. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just telling you that's how I feel. And they touch me. They always touch me. So I love you guys. Thank you. I hope this helps. Again, wow, number 2. Crazy. I love you. Bye-bye.